Good afternoon, folks. Mark Wilson and E-Man Fan here in the Fan Cave. What I have to hear is a Union industrial ceiling fan. It's a 56
Oh, hold on, not yet. Figured I'd show the tags. And yeah, I was just telling him, this is like the first time I've seen one with the actual Union sticker on it. Because the bowling alley that I did a video of two of them at, they used to have, like I've mentioned in the description, they had the Mari ones, they replaced them. The ones that they've replaced, obviously. But none of them had these tags on them and such. So the fact that he found one that's like actually in a glossy finish, not in a matte white finish,
Yeah.
that makes me believe that these were
Like painted.
But almost every other one that I've seen other people have, they never really looked shiny like this. But at the same time,
I'm going to plug it in.
Yep. At the same time, this one, I mean, yeah, you tell the story. I mean,
Yeah, well, actually, there's not much of a story to tell. I found it on, I can't remember if it was Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, but went over and picked it up from a guy that he owns a sign shop, and he builds custom signs for people and for businesses, whatever. And then he had it for a long time, just sitting around, and
like not being used, like uninstalled.
yeah, that's from what I understand. I'm not sure if he took it from another business or from what, but it's really good shape, and so I bought it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just little surface stuff on the bottom. I mean,
Right, just probably sitting on the floor of, I don't know, a garage or something.
I mean honestly, with how pristine the rest of the fan is, you could probably just spray paint the bottom of it white, and it'll be the exact same white tone.
Yeah.
If you were, like, you wouldn't have to repaint the whole thing if you were to like touch that up. Is what I mean.
Just gonna keep it as in its original
Oh yeah, no,
state.
I would. I wouldn't like. I wouldn't even bother spray painting it. If anything, I'd just get like touch-up paint, like if it was like a big thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's character. Spin down.
Yeah, these are like from the late 70s.
Yeah, because I remember as a kid, it was back in like the.
It's probably from like 78, 79 maybe. Because I think the ones from like 77 didn't have the little button thing on the bottom.
Yeah, a little indented circle.
Yeah, because that place on the Linway that has the three of them in that furniture place. Well, they had the comfort breathers up front. They still have the three Unions here, but they painted them over black.
Yeah, and there's a place further up the Linway too, closer to Revere, that has it
Unit.
might actually be Revere. It's like an auto, I don't know, mechanic shop or an auto body shop or something. I look in the garage and I believe there's something like this, some kind of a thick industrial.
Ooh, you gotta show me which one that
Yeah,
is.
it's like as soon as you get out of that the traffic circle there, and
I try not to go to auto shops unless I know there's a fan there, because then they're like, "Oh, well, you're pulling in for nothing" type thing.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea what the people are like.
Yeah, because sometimes shop people can be jerks, so it's like
Yeah.
not always, but sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, back to the story of those bowling alley fans. I mean, you saw them back in like 89.
89, 90, sometime around then. There was
But there was 4 in the main area, and then there was 3 in the other back area. But there's still the 2 out of the 3 in the other back area that are still there.
Yeah, I all I remember is as a kid going up on. It was I don't know. It was like a summer camp thing I was with. A day program, whatever. And I don't know. I mean, I was probably like 7 years old or something. But I just remember straying off from the group to run to the bathroom or whatever, and then like, yeah, I'm gonna get a little closer to these fans. So I jumped up on a little on a bench or whatever, and try to get to get a little closer look at them. And I don't remember much about them.
Did you actually touch it or no?
No, I don't think so. Anyway,
I remember there was the one towards like the emergency exit area.
Yeah.
There was like a horse machine, those like rocking horses thingies.
Okay.
And I remember going on top of that, trying to get close to the one that was there. But
mechanical bowl, whatever. Yeah, I just I just wanted to. Yeah, I remember there were curved tip industrials. I don't remember much else about them.
yeah, like at first I was like, I remember seeing them. And I'm like, they look like pro lines, but they're not. And the reason why I was able to tell was that the blades were different. They didn't have like the rivets in them like the pro lines do and such.
Yeah.
But other than that, they do look alike. But it's crazy to think that a design like this that came out in like the late 70s is still being used today in a sense with the silver lines and such.
Yeah, they have a little. Well, yeah, the safer,
Minus the little thing in between it, but like
right. That's actually a right. That's not like an embossed ridge. It's more of it pops out a little bit. I think that's just sort of a knockout in case they want to put a a light kit on.
nah, not with these.
Right. But I mean, as far as the manufacturing, they make them all with that knockout, and then on the ones for residential applications, they just pop that out and put that little brass nipplets on there so they can a little cap.
Yeah, like I know like they had some of these without that little button thing on the bottom, but I think those are older ones than this. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But I know like Chandru, he has videos of one that's like the same exact motor like this, but it doesn't have the thing on the bottom. And he has one that's a little bit later with a thinner motor, and it doesn't have it either.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Maybe they did start off like this and then they took them off it. I'm not sure. Because I know like when I was in New York area for like a few months ago, there was a bowling alley. I think I showed you the pictures of them. They had a lot of safer industrials with straight blades. But they had an HRS in brown, and it was the same exact motor as this, just without the button. Cast motor like this. And then in the dining area, they had the gold line looking ones. And such. Which I always found to be like a very unique out. They had like a few variations. Oh yeah, they had the gold line ones, and then they had the wide motor, like the Caraway type.
Yeah.
Motor, like the one that we tested at Metal Pete's barn. The one that had like it was like an Enviro fan, but it wasn't. They didn't have the point and such.
And,
but yeah.
Do you want to get the tag?
Oh yeah, I might as well get it a little bit better. Dan, Metal Pete, Chandru, Mark Welker, all the other industrial collectors. I've already tried.
Chandler?
Yeah, and Chandler. I've tried getting this off him. He's not going to budge, so if I can't, you guys won't be able to. Actually, yeah, I left the canopy, actually. Now I can get the tag. And that way,
a screwdriver.
because there's some, like, information on the top that it's kind of hard to... Because I have no clue how old this thing is, like what year, but I know if anything, actually, they'd be able to, like, decode it just by looking at this tag. Probably the motor too, but...
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if anyone has any information on what year it's from.
Phase 1.
Those little silver... GND?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely know it's not past 1980, I can tell you that much.
Oh, really?
It's definitely from the 70s, without a question.
Oh.
But, yeah. And I do know that they had gold lines with this type of motor, like that back when before they came out with the pointed Union version. They had this version, but they didn't have the button on the bottom that I know of.
Yeah, I remember those. The old the chunky gold line Union.
Yeah.
It was before they had the point, so it would have been like sometime in the late 70s, because I think they
before 78, without a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be it for this video.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay tuned for more fan videos. Good night and good luck.